Hi Claudia. So you have quite a unique journey from Germany to Bollywood. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced trying to make your place in the industry that often favors insiders?
Oh, well, you know what? I don't think so. My struggle was very similar to anybody else's struggle because being in Germany, I already got the opportunity to be a participant in Big Boss house. Now, come on, a lot of people work a lot hard for many years to be able to get such opportunity. I, coming from outside, directly entered Big Boss house and was almost till the final day. It was 10 out of 12 weeks I was in Big Boss house, and that gave me such a tremendous uh, opportunity to, make my name and make myself seen and create a position whereas, everybody knows me and suddenly I'm getting a lot of opportunities, work opportunities. So my challenge was not that way. Even Balma just came across. It's not that I really run behind people. I just got the opportunity to audition for Balma, and that gave me a beautiful entry to Bollywood. So the reality show and plus Balma was a very powerful combination, which I'm very grateful for. The only challenges I had was, like, for example, the language, the culture, Bollywood dance, which I had no idea tum kha kaise lagana hai. So yeah, now I can laugh about it, but it was not that funny that time. After Big Boss, I can't tell you, like, I had my personal teacher, and for 2 hours every single day for 1 year, I was learning Hindi. Afterwards, I was requesting all my friends, "Ki, please speak Hindi to me because I want to practice, I want to become better." So that has been few years ka challenge. Today I can speak Hindi very well and I'm very comfortable. In fact, my boyfriend हमेशा बोलता है नहीं तू सिर्फ हिंदी ही बात कर रहे हो मेरे से. So he just loves it. But yeah, today it is sounds very easy, but there is a lot of work coming behind. So that Bollywood dance, I had to really learn. I remember going for the classes, 2 hours classes, like 3-4 times in a week, and trying to remember and learn different Bollywood steps. That's everything is a journey that has not been seen, but yeah, that was a little bit of my struggle.
Apart from coming to Bollywood and getting such big offers, tremendous offers, you never thought of returning back to Germany and starting your career there because you belong to Germany, you were born there. So, वहाँ से coming to India, it might be a bit, you feel homesick sometimes. So, doesn't it cross your mind?
Thanks to WhatsApp and all the video cameras, I am in touch with my parents and my family so often that I really don't miss them so much because we are very much connected and I'm receiving their love through phone. So, but it's still love. But you know what? It's sometimes when I talk about it, it feels strange to people, but I made India mine. I adapted to the culture. I learned the culture. I learned the language. I never had the mindset that, I'm here only for a particular time and, just for the work. I never had that mindset. I said, नहीं मैं India में अपना ही बनाना चाहती हूँ because I want to feel comfortable here and I think people will be able to associate with me and know me better when I also show them how much I'm putting efforts to learn what India is all about. And India has such beautiful culture and deep rooted and that joint family. Like in Poland, we also have a joint family. My parents and my grandmother and my sister and their children are living all in one villa. I love Bangalore, right? So that certain thought process is very similar and I feel I never had the thought process. And plus once I start getting Balma and Big Boss and so many good opportunities, I was continuously busy for 10 years on my luggage because I was just working. I never even once had the thought, let me go back to Germany. And no, I think I'll be forever here in India. ये मेरा है country यार, मेरा देश, मैं छोड़ के नहीं जा सकती हूँ.
Beautifully answered, Claudia. But it would be really unfair if I'm talking to and we don't talk about Balma and your journey crafting that song. Your dance number with Akshay Kumar is still remembered fondly. How did that opportunity change things for you, and what memories do you stand out till date from that?
I think Balma was one of the fondest memory, and also Balma has become such a huge super hit. I couldn't even believe myself. Sometimes I feel I had to pinch myself to really understand. Wow, it really was playing in every club, on every wedding, everywhere I used to go. It was just Balma, Balma, Balma that time. So I couldn't be more happy and proud. And of course, while giving the audition, I remember I was giving audition for Balma. There was two other, heroines that time, big names even till today, which auditioned with me. And I remember I was so nervous because, that time after Big Boss, I was still learning the Bollywood dance, and I was a little bit like, thinking ki kaise karu. But then they gave us time for few hours to actually learn the song, and then we were supposed to audition. Just listen to that. We were supposed to audition in front of Ganesh Acharya, the biggest choreographer in Bollywood, and Himesh Reshemia sir, because it was his music, and I was so nervous. But I gave my level best. I, danced and rehearsed, and I performed in front of them in the rehearsal hall. That was the audition time. And I remember once I received the call that I was selected. Oh my God, I started jumping on the sofa because I couldn't believe my luck. And this is the fondest memory. And of course, meeting Akshay sir on the set and dancing just next to him. And he's so energetic. And he's such an amazing performer himself. So I learned a lot from him. And yeah, I have only the fondest memories from this shooting. And yeah, I couldn't be more grateful.
It just shows the viewer just giggling and jumping while talking about it. He's so excited till date.
Till date, yeah, yeah.
You were a part of Big Boss season 3, a show that's known to test your patience and personality. So, how do you look back at your experience inside the house till date? Because you were there for a very long time. People come out in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but 10 to 12 weeks being in the house.
Yeah, that time Big Boss was just for 12 weeks, and 10 weeks I was inside the house. So I almost reached till the final without having that time, without being known to the Indian audience. So I think it's a big achievement. I never expected that. And, I think I am till today thankful for the audience to give me so much of love and support, because without the audience and the connection with the audience which I was able to create during the reality show, it would have not been possible. So I think people, the love they have for me is because of Big Boss. Because they really got to know me, who I am, how bubbly I am, how jolly. And I think, I tried to learn Hindi. I remember I requested Big Boss for the pencil and that big board. And I was asking this word, how it is in Hindi. Mama, kaisa hai Hindi mein? Father, what is it in Hindi? And I was writing English and Hindi version, and I was trying to remember all those words. And all the contestants were so helpful, and they were just trying to, do all those things with me. But I have the fondest memories in Big Boss. I remember Vindu Dara Singh was, translating for me so many times ki ghar pe mein kya ho raha hai, because I didn't speak Hindi at all. I just knew namaste. So imagine you are talking about being patient. I think they learned the patience with me, because even agar koi gali de dega na, to tabhi mujhe samajh nahi aa raha tha, and I will say, acha, okay, okay. So nobody could actually take me out of my game in Big Boss, because it was a very challenging if comes to the language for me. But still, I took it. I was a good sport, despite the fact that a lot of things I didn't understand, as in conversation and fights. Despite that, I tried to learn Hindi. I still connected with the audience until today. I'm having their love. So I'm a winner.
I mean, it truly showed your true potential, because with this language barrier, standing in such a house for such long time, it's really difficult. So people see that you had potential.
Yeah, but you know what? Also, I would say Big Boss today is very different what it was before. Before we didn't have so much fights. We were like, we had a different kind of conversation, or we created different content. Like Tanaz was teaching me yoga, and that has become a news. Different things. We barely had any fights. I remember, I think Rohit Varma and KRK kuch jagra ho raha tha. But a part of that, it was different. I think it was just new that time. So people took it more calmly. Right now, a lot of fights are happening, and I think Salman sir, hats off to him, how he handled all the contestants and telling them, "Shant ho jao, yeah, change your game and change your strategy." Guiding karke wo bhi shayad thak gaya, but he has a lot of patience. I think the most patient person inside, I mean, within Big Boss is Salman sir only. Yeah.
Definitely. Apart from Big Boss, you have been in Rise and Fall. So, how would you like to define that journey for yourself? Because you have been recently connected with Arjun Bijlani and the project Rise and Fall. So, can you tell us more about that collaboration and what excites you about it?
See, Rise and Fall, I think it's a very nice, refreshing reality show. And I have been following it very closely because, of course, Arjun Bijlani and Kiko are in the show, in the house, and they are both friends. And of course, Arjun Bijlani and Nehu, his wife, are like family to me and my boyfriend because actually Rekha is tying Rakhi to my boyfriend Arjun Goel. So we are like family, catching up very often and having always a good time together. So yeah, I'm totally cheering for Arjun Bijlani, and I think his graph in the show was exceptional. Started as a worker, then became a ruler, then again has become a worker. Right now he's the ultimate ruler, and I'm super proud of him. I think he really understood the game very well. He is. Has made his alliance also. He has performed the task very, greatly. So I think he's very, I mean, of course, he's my friend and I'm always going to support him, but he's truly deserving to win. So I am completely rooting for him, and Arjun bring the trophy.
Apart from that, after reality shows and having your share of item numbers, you have also reinvented yourself as a celebrity nutritionist. So, what made you take that turn, and how do you balance glamour with health and science now?
Yeah. So, I took a little bit of time out from Bollywood also because I wanted to educate myself more. I have done the diploma and I have become a nutritionist myself. I have also, in 2016, I have published my first book as an author called Keep Eating, Keep Losing, because I think it was also going hand by hand, my acting career and nutrition, because I was always passionate about this because, as an actor, you always have to look good in front of the camera. You always have to have glowing skin and, have shiny hair. And, that the entire appearance matters a lot being an actor. So I never wanted to be one person who, just before the shoot, go on some crash diet, starve herself just to look good. I wanted to look good all the time and make nutrition, my companion, whereas, it will the inside out approach, you know what I mean, rather than putting too much of makeup. I want my skin to naturally grow by the food I eat. So I slowly and gradually this thought, and the courses and education which I did has grown naturally. So while I was doing events and movie and all the stuff, I was continuously researching and learning more. And of course, then I published my book, Keep Eating, Keep Losing. That was my first step of, spreading more awareness to people to अरे घर का खाना खाओ, दाल रोटी सब्जी खाओ, tasty खाना खाओ. You don't need to have outside food, or you don't need to always, I don't know, I mean, like, there is a misconception whereas people are thinking healthy food is not tasty. That's such a myth which I want to really abandon. And right now I also open a company called Claudia's Concept, and I pledged, and it's my mission that I want to help 1 million people to change their life, to change the quality of life, to make them healthy, and to make them even understand how easy it is to be healthy. People also have the second myth and misconception is that being healthy or losing weight is such a struggle. No, it's only struggle if you choose the wrong ways to do it, like the crash diets and certain extreme things. The problem is that nowadays people likes to do the shortcuts. Like, it takes even few months and years to even put on weight, so you can't expect that to lose in just 1 week, yeah, 10 days, right? So that expectation, if we change, then automatically people will concentrate more on holistic approach, on healthy meals. It's not only about food. You have to also move and do certain activities and exercise. You also have to sleep and rest. Nowadays everybody is so stressed. So by holistic approach, I mean to say, सिर्फ खाने से नहीं होगा. You have to think about it holistically, whereas there are 4 pillars of it. One is, of course, nutrition, exercise, and any kind of movement. Third is sleep, sound, deep sleep, because that's how your body detoxifies and rejuvenate and gives you the energy and glow. And fourth is stress. Everybody's stressed nowadays. But come on, we are in India. We have yoga, we have meditation, we have so many beautiful natural techniques on how to, take your stress level down and become a better, healthier, happier person. So I really want to spread so much of awareness with the help of Claudia's Concept and my entire team of Claudia's Concept, all the great nutritionists which are with me. And we want to really help and change 1 million of people's life. That's the least I can do and give back to the society.
Definitely. So, as your career now flourishing as a nutritionist, as and you have had enough shares of being on the screen, how can your fans see you again on the screen? When are you coming back? Or apart from Rise and Fall and Big Boss, which reality shows are you thinking to get back again? Are there any lined up? Anything that you want to talk about?
See, I've never done Rise and Fall. This is the first season, but yeah, I am an enthusiast about this show. So, coming back to your question, there is a huge surprise. I can't talk about it yet, but within 1 week, you will get to know, and I will be back again, and you will see me. I can't say where, but I want to. Nevertheless, I'm also very excited about the web series. I think after COVID, the entire industry took a lot of shift, whereas not only Bollywood is there, but also the web series and a very different kind of stories. The writers are experimenting with different story, with some rawness, with multicast characters and storytelling. So there is so much of excitement, and I'm very keen to do some web series as well. Of course, my shows and my nutrition will go on simultaneously. I have invested enough of time for my nutritionist, so now it is rolling, it is developed. I'm obviously going to promote that. But yeah, you will see me now much more often on the screen as well. Keep tuned.
Okay, so and lastly, any message for your fans?
I would like to thank you all for giving me so much of love and support ever since Big Boss. So, I'm forever grateful for that. Continue giving me so much of love, and I will continue, giving you some great news and good entertainment. And of course, this time also, I'll try to help you be more healthy.
Thank you so much, Claudia. It was really great talking to you. Thank you so much.
Hi, this is Claudia Ciesla, and you're watching me on Bollywood Helpline.